Hi everyone, it's Burak from Trading Channels, and this is a video accessible for everyone. And of course, why I'm doing that is quite obvious. We are touching new all-time highs, and it is kind of a stratospheric levels for S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ. They're all hitting all-time highs. And I think the video is going to be very important going forward about where do we go from here. Are we topping here, or are we going to go even further than this? And there are quite a few conditions if we're going to go further than this. And of course, the alarm bell may be ringing if we have some sort of a price action that is going to be very adverse. But of course, price is more important than anything else. And we're going to be watching the price to understand whether we topped, or is this going to be just a high that is going to be followed through with further all-time highs. After the indices like S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and FTSE and DAX, I will cover major Forex pairs, and then agricultural commodities like oil, gold, platinum, all of it, agricultural commodities, and finally the cryptocurrencies. So it's going to be around half an hour video, maybe just over half an hour. And you may want to speed up to 1.2 or 1.5, where, I sound quite funny, but if you want to do that, I wouldn't blame you. So let's kick it off with S&P 500 E-mini contract, and then we'll go to the others. So I'm going to now just, cancel the video screen so that you can just watch what I'm doing here. Right. Now, the fact that we are now reaching the black top band right there. So this here is a potential giant uptrend. This is the low of October 2022, low of 23. And of course, this resistance was broken and we backtested it, and it rallied and rallied. And in July, we topped, came down, and then we rallied back on. And it's now testing the potential major top band resistance, which is that black one. And you can see here, yesterday we touched it and it pulled back a little bit. So is it really going to become a major resistance here for a deeper pullback? This is, as I said, time will tell. But I think if you're long, I think it makes sense to take some money off the table. And obviously last week I posted this triple support, that black, purple, and green. And this year, of course, is the Trump effect, where, of course, he's going to give some tax breaks to his friends who have donated him. And the big guys are going to get a lot of tax breaks, which is why these companies are going to be further, even more profitable going forward. So that's why I think this is the Trump effect. Not that we weren't already making new all-time highs with Democrats. So it's not really, it wasn't too bad. Both parties are really good business for really good for the big business. So I'm not denying that Democrats were also we have been touching all-time highs all over in the last 3-4 years. So, but of course, Trump is going to be even better for them. So the black top band got tested, the golden resistance, you can see here 1, 2, 3. This year, the green resistance was broken and even back tested after Trump's win. And the golden resistance is broken, so we're going to get a back test. And from the back test, we may keep on rallying. That level is going to be around 59.80, yes. But of course, this whole thing is news-induced action. Is it going to be retraced before we move on? That, again, time will tell. We have to trust the price for that. But at the moment, I think we are testing some potential resistance levels. This is cash, SPX cash. And the green line this year is from the high of December 22. This year is July 24. And the black one on the E-mini that I just showed is this red one here. One second. I'm going to now put that also here. I think that one is right. That one is also getting tested. You can see here. I'm going to put that in black color, and we can see that test is also there. Yeah, I'm going to be very precise. Yeah, that black one, I think, is already kind of broken on the cash CFD, or we're right there. Okay, so exactly what I said. These levels are well where you have to be a little bit careful, and you may want to take some money off the table if you're long all along. This is Dow Jones. Okay, so this golden bottom man, so 2-3 touches. This is the October 22 lows. After this bounce, of course, that blue support as well, we turned very bullish. It rallied to the golden top band, back tested it. This was, of course, a very long term, and we had a bull flag here. We broke it out, and then we rallied. That purple resistance was broken. So I'm talking about the long term, just to make a point that we are now at the blue top band. You can see here the blue bottom band again, just like ES. This year is the 22 October, 23 October. This year is the December high of 22. Sorry, 22, yes. And this year is the last summer's high. And the blue top band is now broken and got back tested. So the ES is already there as a resistance, but Dow Jones has already cleared it. Last week, I made a mention in my videos that this purple bull flag, once we break it, we're going to get to a new all-time high. That's exactly what happened. After the support, the blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, and of course this red channel. So, and the breakout of the purple bull flag was a buy signal, and that's exactly where we went to. That's exactly what happened. After that, it didn't even look back after Trump's win, and the breakout of the purple bull flag delivered new all-time highs. Now, where do we go from here? Again, blue and red. I think if it can follow through with the break of this blue top band, there's going to be the next touch on the red. And of course, we also have this golden uptrend, right? This golden uptrend. This is the low of November last year. This year is August this year. 2 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. This looks like a really nice uptrend, the golden one, which is inside the blue one, right? And Dow Jones Cash, sometimes, so why do I do the continuous futures, which is the YM and ESC one? This is, of course, the E-mini contract. And I'm also doing the cash CFDs. Cash CFDs don't expire, and there are no gaps between contracts because there are no contracts. And some of them, sometimes those charts give better signals than the continuous futures. And this is why I cover all of them. The blue channel, so I don't want to repeat myself, Dow Jones Cash also has broken the blue top band, which is a rising channel that is broken to the upside, which is obviously extremely, extremely bullish. It doesn't get any more bullish than this, right? We have the red and we have the golden larger uptrend. So everything is fine for the bulls, like myself. Now, let's have a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ bounced off the purple bottom band and and the green. So you can see the green top band, the green bottom band, internals. This is a proper sideways channel. And once the red bull flag was broken, yeah, the breakout signal was sent to my members. And from there, it rallied more than 1,000 points now. It is got to that golden line that wasn't really a resistance. I can remove that. What happens here is that it already touched a new all-time high. Yeah, that was the target, and we got there. So NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and S&P 500, they all touched new all-time highs, and the mission is complete. And where do we go from here? Again, we will have to watch out the price action. And NASDAQ cash, same story, the purple uptrend, the green bottom band. You can see here that green top band, green bottom band like this. This is kind of a spin-off channel. Out of the Red Bull flag, we didn't even look back. It cleared the green and golden. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the golden resistance. If the back test holds, NASDAQ should get to 22,000. This year is the purple uptrend. And I think there is so much more upside from here as long as this support, this double support, that golden or green and together, if they hold, we should see it rally further. Of course, for that, they need to come to this level. And the level is 20,800. Russell is also spectacular. So the blue support, right, was broken in 2022 and back tested, and we came down. Of course, we went sideways for a long time. This blue support held at the, well, last quarter of 23, so about a year ago, right? And then we rallied, tried to break the blue major resistance zone. Finally, we broke it. We back tested it. Of course, these are very sloppy. This was news-induced action, and this also was news-induced. But then we rallied off it. The green uptrend had formed, two touches on both sides. The Red Bull flag was broken, and then the red top band, also kind of a double-decker channel, was also broken. This is Trump's win, and it got to that green top band, and we are also, so this is what I want to make the point here. The blue top band is almost there, which is a potential resistance, major resistance. The golden one, 1, 2, 3 touches already, and the fourth touch together with the blue, that may stop it. And we are kind of like at the green. I mean, the green one is broken, of course, with the volatility. So this is what I want to say. Unless we break through this level, there may be an option to basically pull back and erase all these gains from the Trump's win, and then possibly furthermore get to that blue resistance once again. Okay, so if you're long the small caps, I urge you at least to scale out of some of the positions, enjoy the profits, and you may want to buy buy them at a lower price. So FTSE, and you can see here that red resistance. This is the high of 2018. This is high of 23, high of 24. We broke it, back tested, and the blue bottom band had held. We bounced and we back tested the golden broken bear flag, right? But it failed to break back in, and it failed to get to the purple resistance to break it. This is FTSE. Of course, FTSE has always been sick, and it is the loser in the bunch. And I'm not expecting miracles here. So do we have another support? I mean, I'm saying the red one. If the red one breaks, you can see the large resistance that was broken, and it became a support. If this one breaks, the only way this can be solved would be, right? The only support that remains would be the purple bottom band for a bull flag formation. But the fact that the blue support is breaking is not good. And if the red support breaks as well, then the purple bottom band is going to be the next potential support. This year is DAX, right? I'm now going to show you a little bit more long-term chart. Yeah, this year is the October 22. This year is the October 23, and we have the August low. We rallied. They got to the blue resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We broke it. Back test once, 2, 3, 4 times. We back tested. Is it going to now? Is it going to be able to get to the red resistance and smash it? And if it does, our target is going to be that golden resistance at around 20,500. Yeah. But if we want to come down a bit more, touch the green broken resistance to hold, you can see that resistance break, delivered new all-time highs, then it's kind of pulling back. The level where I would be turning very bullish if this golden plus green potential double support gets tested and if it holds. And that level is going to be around 18,730. But before that, so I'm going to switch to the 1 hourly chart, right? You see, I'm covering long term and short term. The black support held here, that's 1 hourly chart, okay? This is 1 hour chart, 1, 2, 3. And the black line may turn into resistance, and then after that it breaks, and the red resistances break would open the way for more upside without coming down below that blue support. That blue major resistance is holding as support 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And I'm hoping that excuse me, guys. I'm hoping that this blue support is going to keep on holding, and we're going to see more highs by the German index. This here is the French index, right? Where it got out of the purple downtrend, came down, rallied, and then blue support was broken and back tested. We came down further. It is now testing the black bottom band once again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 4 touches on that black support. And that black support with 4 touches, it's still holding. And we can see here this morning, it's bouncing already. What we need here is the break of that golden resistance, get to the green potential, maybe pull back, and then a break to the upside. But the break of the golden resistance would already be very, very positive for the bullish case. That is, of course, provided that the black bottom band doesn't break. If it breaks, it may even break the green support, and we would slide. And the obvious target then, because the black one is a bear flag formation, potential bear flag, if it breaks, it may come down to the red bottom band. The red top is from April 23, April 24, this is the low of September, October 22. We may get to this red bottom band and then rally off that level then. TLT, I think, is bouncing now because of the green major resistance that was broken. And we got back tested. It also tested the blue support yesterday. You can see the green and blue. And the last resort is the red bottom band if it wants to get there, and then rally towards 100 again. And I'm still very bullish on TLT long term, and very bearish on interest rates, of course. And I'm going to tell you why. This is the 10-year Treasury note, ZN. Okay, look, then October 23. This was when I posted buy bonds and sell rates on October 23rd in 2023. The red bottom band, the red top band this year is, this is a multi-decade. This is the 2000 lows. And once we came here and we started to bounce, this is exactly when bonds bottomed out for the long term. And we rallied from 105.50 to 115.50. Yeah. So, and I think, I know that of course happened after the purple resistance break, and we got a back test now. So I'm going to switch to the daily, right? Let's switch to the daily. I'm going to remove the green, right? This here is a little bit, congested. So that red support, what I'm saying is this purple resistance is broken and back tested now. We may get another touch on the blue, which would be around 109. But from 109, I'm expecting another big rally towards 116. And that's why I think you may want to start buying bonds again, including TLT. Let's have a look at oil. Yeah. So I'm now going to show you the long term first. Let's have a look at the long term chart, not 2 hourly, but 8 hourly chart. zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, and I have to show you what we're up to. So that golden gigantic resistance rail held the oil bulls at bay. So, right? And we got to that purple support back in, when was this? September. Touch that purple support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That level has been holding. It's this blue channel that was later on broken up with the news from Middle East. Then we almost retraced all these gains, erased all of those gains, and it is inside the blue double-decker downtrend now. And of course, if we break down the green bear flag, so I'm going to show you now, right? On the 2 hourly, it's much more visible, right? The blue top band is holding, the green bear flag is holding, and if it breaks the green bear flag, I think we're going to come down towards 66 again. So that bear flag, as long as the blue top band holds, of course. We have a gap here, right? This gap is quite important. If the blue top band breaks, we're going to see a rally towards 76, and that would be the gap fill. Okay, so that's around 76, we're going to have a gap fill. But of course, we also have a gap here. Okay, this gap was filled already, but this gap is still not filled. So if it breaks the green bottom band, we're going to have a gap fill to the downside. And furthermore, I think all the way to $66. And this here is Brent oil, right? It's similar. The purple is similar to the blue on the US oil. Golden resistance, the golden support. So I think Brent is going to test that golden support or line to become a support. Excuse me. And after that, I think we're going to buy it. And that's where I think we are going to see the major low on oil. And on the Brent oil, it's going to be 68.50. This here is gold, right? Gold reversed at the green resistance, right? This is the third touch. And we also had a support. And I warned the gold longs quite a few times on my Twitter feed. And you can see here that blue support, right? That was, I think the color was purple then. That green top, it couldn't break that green resistance. So that I said, this is looking slightly bearish now because we are already overbought. And from there, we broke down the blue support, that dark blue support. And we didn't even come for a back test. And then, of course, Trump happened with the US dollar rallying. We came down, broke down the red uptrend. 1, 2, 3. I mean, quite a few touches on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the bottom. We broke down. And yesterday almost back tested it. It is inside the purple downtrend now. I'm hoping that we are going to see the lows of the previous lows while it stays inside the purple downtrend. We come down to the green bottom band. Okay, this here is spot chart XAU. Yeah, okay. So the green bottom band would be the next potential major support, and the level would be 2640, 2638 or something. I would be a buyer there, and especially if it breaks out of the purple downtrend. I'm hoping it's going to stay. We come down, touch the green, and then rally. That would be a nice level to buy into. This here is gold continuous futures. The red channel is exactly the same. Okay, and what is different is the blue bull flag that was broken up. We got a back test here, and the green bottom band would be around, well, 2660 or so. But of course, the purple top band is holding. This is what I showed to my members. I said the purple top band is a potential resistance for the bull flag formation, and that's exactly what happened. It got to the purple top band and it's now coming down. Hopefully we come down a bit more and then rally to break out of the purple bull flag. All right. Now, silver, right, this here is spot silver, right here. Okay, spot silver chart. That golden resistance held, and that's why we closed our futures at 34.80. We closed the long, we took some nice profits, and that was a spectacular short exit, to be honest. It's not always like that, but I'm proud of my exit. Now we are going to probably buy at some point. Of course, we are going to buy the dips. Maybe this here is spot chart, okay? The blue line may turn into a support, especially if it gets to the red, pulls back, touches the blue line, confirms it as a support, and gets out of the red bull flag, okay? And ultimately, I'm still very, very bullish. If you look at the giant, right, this giant blue resistance that was broken in like earlier in May this year, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth touch that broke out. Would it come down all the way to the golden bottom band? I doubt it. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does happen, of course, that would be the next potential major support. If it gets to this level, which is going to be $26, we're at 31. So I doubt we're going to get there, but it would be the nice, beautiful level to buy into. Even though like that golden support has 3 touches, I don't think that 4th touch would break it. Okay, it would come down towards 26, 25.50 and then rally. But I don't think that's going to happen. And this here is continuous futures on silver. It is already, so the blue line is a little bit different here. And it's kind of damaged. I'm not going to put this there. Let me show you. It's slightly off. Yes, when I zoom out, everything falls into play. And the red one is the blue one on the spot chart, right? If it comes down, actually I'm wrong. This is the low of February this year. This year is the August, so it's a different support line. If it comes down to this level, which is going to be around $30, then rally. That would be a nice level to buy into silver. Platinum has, so it is a very nice channel. Right, the red one, it's a major bull flag. This is the high of May of this year, right? Then we came down, broke down the blue support, backtested it here, backtested, 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 backtested. So 5 backtests and that blue support is still holding as a resistance. That broken support held as a resistance. It came down now, touching the blue bottom band. You can see here the blue bottom band rally. 1, 2, 3 touches, 1, 2, 3 touches. Obviously, if it breaks the blue-green support, then we may come down. We may see it coming down towards 900. This is the spot platinum, okay? For the rally, it has to break that purple interim resistance, obviously. But is it going to come down to touch the green properly and then rally? Right, the green very bottom band, which is going to be around 968 or so. On the platinum continuous futures, right, it's a little bit different story. That's why I do spot and continuous futures, okay? That blue resistance, right, this is not a surprise. But we have the red bull flag. That also is beautiful bull flag. And that's why we reversed there. Like, that's why platinum reversed there. Blue plus red double resistance. This is what I marked already when we were reaching those levels. I was warning my members to basically get out of this, or basically at least take some money off the table. Came down, broke down the purple bottom channel, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We broke down, back tested it, right? Came down, back tested it again. Is the green bottom band. So that green bottom band, if it holds, we rally back to the red top band. I think that is also very critical. If that green bottom band holds, yeah, the green top band is here. So I know it's a little bit too many lines, but if you listen to the rules, which I cover sometimes, I can't do that every day. but I give education to most members, sorry, in the videos most of the time, how a trend is formed. There are different interpretations of a trend. I have very specific rules for it. Excuse me. Now, natural gas, the red top band held back. I mean, right at $10. This is where we turned very bearish on nat gas, right? And the reason was very clear to me. I'm going to switch to the weekly to show you where the red top band originated from. This is the all-time high in 2006. Came down, obviously. The red bottom band was already defined, and with two touches. Then we rallied, and I said the second touch is going to be here, and if it holds, we're going to come down pretty hard. And that after that, it lost 80%, more than 80% of its value. That was the best call of that year. So now we still are we still are under this green resistance right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many touches you can see here? I think ultimately it's going to keep on coming down, break that golden support rail, maybe on first bounce, break it, and then ultimately we come down to the red and green major double support, right? And that is going to be next year, May. Excuse me, So next year, May, those two major support lines come together at around 1.3, right? If it dives to that level, I would love to buy that bottom out at 1.3. That is just speculation, purely speculation. Right, this year is the December contract, which is very bearish because the red downtrend is broken to the downside. So a downtrend broken to the downside is bearish, obviously. And the blue inside channel is also broken to the downside. We are now backtesting those levels. So I think we're going to resume the downtrend and keep on selling. But this, of course, is a December contract, which is going to expire in about 2 weeks. And we're going to switch to the next contract after that. This here is copper, right? The blue bottom band, the blue top band. So if you look at the long term, right? Just bear with me. This is the copper long term. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, 4 touches. That purple bottom band. So this is a gigantic sideways channel, right? Really large. High of 2011. So what we have here is the blue top band and the blue bottom band, which has 3 touches. I don't think that blue bottom band is going to break. And if it comes down to it, for the third touch, we will have a major crash on copper. But is it going to happen? I don't think so. I don't think that blue bottom band is going to be broken. But if it does, then we have to be, again, price is everything. And if that blue support breaks, we have to really buckle our seatbelts, because that's going to be really very, very bearish. If that, I mean, for the entire world economy, I think that's going to be really horrible. So what do we do from here? The golden bear flag is broken with Trump news, and the black bull flag is formed. So if it breaks the black bull flag, I think it may get to that 500 level, that giant purple top band. And if we break it, if it breaks 500, 510 level, it may also get to 800. That's what I see. If that purple giant top band breaks, that is going to be unstoppable, at least 800 in the long run. This is December contract, not much to say other than, that black support is holding, the green support black. It really has to keep on pushing. And for that, it has to break this red downtrend, right? This red top band has to be broken for the rally to continue. Palladium disappoints me, and the reason is quite clear, right? I'm long palladium, very tiny position, as I mentioned to my members. But the break out of the blue downtrend what happened, and you can see that was really good, but then we sold off. Okay, that palladium, I think I'm going to stop it out. Very tiny position, just because it is so volatile. I was thinking we can't go in very heavy. We have to wait for it to recover back in above that blue broken channel, but it couldn't really rally off it, and it's still sinking. It's still coming and sinking and sinking. So the only way this could stop maybe is this level. You can see that is the next support level, which is going to be around 990. And from 990, it has to start to rally. That's the only way that it can go. The fact that this blue support was also broken, right? I'm going to put it on black. Clearly is not nice. Break off that black support. So it really has to run back above that blue support, excuse me, blue resistance, and keep on rallying. Now we have, let's have a look at euro, right? Euro's giant red downtrend is a bull flag, okay? Right? That red downtrend from the highs of, from the highs of the financial crisis, right? Euro is this one. And recently we broke that green major resistance and we are back testing it. Of course, this is Trump effect. And the blue broken support, I'm going to remove this. I think we have this golden bottom band as the next potential support together with the green. And I think ultimately, even if the golden bottom, if the golden bottom band hits and if it holds, we rally towards 112.50 once again. And if and when it breaks that red top band, that is going to be a massive, massive breakout of this gigantic bull flag. Okay, so just, yeah. The pound sterling had also done the same, similar or similar. This is the high of 2007. That golden resistance, right, with 3 touches, was broken recently and it's getting back tested. And the back test is holding. This is a giant resistance that was broken and it's holding a support. So if it gets to the green top band, maybe pulls back one more time and then a break, I think the ultimate target is going to be the highs of Brexit at 145, and which would be the 145, and which would be the red top band as well. That's where I think we are headed ultimately in the long run. US dollar, Japanese yen, very clear. Yeah, the red uptrend was broken and we backtested it twice or 3 times recently. This is the Trump effect. It broke out of the blue bull flag, but of course all of it is already, almost all of it is already erased. This is what I mean by news-induced action. It's already almost all of it erased. I think we're going to keep on coming down, but the more bearish position or the action would be by breaking this golden support once again. The golden support, it was resistance, then it became support, broken, then it was just for a short time resistance, then broken. It's now a support again. So, and if it does break, obviously it will come down from the backtest of this giant red broken uptrend. You can see the backtest held so far with some damage. And DXY, this is the US dollar index, it is inside the red uptrend, and ultimately I'm thinking maybe it will stay inside the red, rally to the blue top band, and then we will see it coming down once again. But of course, if the red bottom band breaks properly, then I think it will come down much faster than that, earlier than that. Aussie dollar has to break this green giant resistance with 3 touches. That's the long-term chart, right? And we had already broken the red downtrend. okay, and we back tested it. So I'm thinking maybe the back test didn't really hold, and it wasn't really very precise top band. You can see here. Yeah, I'm a little bit like tongue in the cheek with this chart. But what matters here is this green resistance that already has 3 touches. If we break it, then Aussie is going to get at least to this level at 0.75 without breaking the blue support, which already has 3 touches. It gets to that level, I think. And Kiwi is inside this giant red downtrend, multi-decade, right? And it's this blue bull flag that is really running the show right now. It's off the purple broken resistance and the red support. And we're going to get to the blue top band from here, possibly. And if it does break, we get to the red top band. Okay, so I think we are inside this blue sideways channel, and its top band has to be broken for more upside. Last one is US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, that green resistance rail from the highs of 2002. So that is not going to be broken anytime soon. And the golden top band has 3 touches, so there may be some serious downwards action from here, as long as this golden resistance is holding. Agriculturals, now like coffee, we are very strong on coffee, very bullish on coffee because of the green resistance and its back test. The red channel, the golden, the green resistance is broken. I think the blue top band, you can see 3 touches here, 2 touches there. The blue top band is going to break eventually, and it will get to 300, and after that, 4, 5, 600. That's how bullish I am for coffee. And wheat is on the continuous chart, right? I'm going to be talking about the continuous chart first. This red downtrend, giant downtrend, is very much intact. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? So this year, as long as this red downtrend is holding, wheat is bearish. Clearly, that's a big downtrend. Recently, it broke down the red support and back tested. I think it's inside the golden downtrend. And if it breaks the blue bottom band, we're going to see it coming down at least towards the spike, these 2 spikes, which is, I think this was contract rollover gap. So it may come down all the way to the golden bottom band and maybe even further down towards 500 once again, or 510. So, and this here is the December contract. You can see here the black bear flag was broken. Purple support was broken. This is where I sent short signals to members. Blue support was broken and back tested. It's not the best precision. Yeah, like this, right? And the golden downtrend is holding. And I think the red bottom end will break, and we're going to come down at least to this level, which is at 525. And soybeans is looking good. This is the continuous chart, obviously. Long term is bearish. I'm not denying that. Okay, after the break of the purple bear flag and its back test, everything turned bearish, of course. And then the green resistance broke, and we have the black channel that was broken down after the purple breaks. If these lines, I know there are quite a few lines here, but you can see here, once a trend breaks or a support breaks, there is going to be an adverse reaction to the other side. So the golden channel was broken, but then it came down to make new lows. So we can remove that golden one, right? We have this blue top band that is getting tested and the purple. So this may be stopping here. But on the other hand, soybeans January contract, right? It held at the blue bottom band. It has broken the blue internal resistance. It cleared the green resistance, which is why I gave you a long signal there, even at the back test. It is now, I think it's going to rally towards 1090 from here, that blue top band on the January contract. So this looks very bullish to me. And corn inside the green downtrend, and the December contract is here, and the blue channel is broken, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it's going to come down, inside the blue, but it was broken to the upside. This is, of course, again, price trumps everything. Once it breaks up, I'm not going to stay bearish. I think this looks very strong now on the December contract, and it is trying to get to the red top band from here. And that red top band, if it holds, we reverse once again. But of course, by then, the December contract will be expired. And cocoa, cocoa was one of my best calls of last year, right? And the reason is, right, the reason was, yeah, the break out of the red giant multi-decade bull flag. At 2.3 and 2.6, I was giving long signals all around, and it quadrupled, more than quadrupled from there, from 2,300 all the way to 12,000, right? So it is, and it broke out, so broke that golden top band, but then then it came down now. So I'm now going to switch to the daily chart, right? That daily chart has to, right? I'm now, one second, just a second. Right, this daily chart is quite important. The golden support zone is damaged, but if it breaks the red and the blue bull flag, 1, 2, 3 touches, 2 touches on the bottom, this blue bull flag has to be broken to the upside for the rally to continue. First, the red one has to break, and this here is the December contract. Clearly, it has to break the red first and then the blue resistance rail to start the rally. And this here is sugar. The red top band, the red bottom band, it's extremely important to break out of this red giant bull flag. This is March contract, okay? And the blue resistance was broken. This is why, like, when it broke out, that's when, it rallied massively. It's inside the golden bull flag, broke down the blue support and backtested it. So these are lines that are extremely precise, you can see here. And the purple support, if it breaks, I think we come down to the golden bottom band. And clearly, we have to break the golden first to the upside. If it comes down and breaks it to the downside, that's going to turn things very bearish again for sugar, at least for the short term. And ultimately, right, where we turned bearish on sugar was at $28 because of that golden top band touch, right? That is a massive bearish signal. When it touched it, it came down all from 28 all the way to, when was that? $18, right? From 28 to $18. Now, it really has to break that golden top band for the rally, a gigantic rally to start. We're not there yet, not at all. Last one is cotton. A short term, this golden channel has to be broken to the upside for a rally towards 85. Okay, so I think ultimately we're going to get to 100, but first we need to get out of this golden smaller bull flag. All right, now come to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin had rallied after breaking this blue major resistance. We backtested it. It bounced off the red with Trump news. And I'm going to switch to the 8-hourly chart. And it still has overhead resistance. The golden top band is getting forced. The red top band and the green. So I know, like, there are 3 different colors here, but they are all part of different formations. Okay, that's why it is important to mark them with different colors. We have Ethereum. All right, Ethereum was very important, and I've been saying it for months, really, that the test on that blue support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that blue support, is very, very important. If it drops below 2,300, we're going to sell it. And if it breaks the golden top band, we're going to buy it. I sent the signal yesterday that we broke out of the golden bull flag. And it is now the very last hurdle is the black top band right there and the purple top band. Again, very, very interesting picture here, because This red support, right? That support was broken. We have a backtest here, and the second backtest already has smashed it. And the last hurdle is the black bear flag's top band. If it breaks, I think if it breaks, well, 3,000, you want to buy Ethereum. Simple as that. If it breaks 8,000. Let's have a look at all the other coins in our watch, right? Not all of them. There's a long list, but this is Binance coin. It has to break out of the blue giant bull flag to basically, like, this is at 500. I think if it breaks 700, it can rally to the red top band at 70,000. I mean, I know it's a very, very absurd call, but that red top band is at, well, 50,000. And it's kind of a 100x trade if you are watching this red uptrend. Of course, these are every chart that I showed you today are logarithmic. Without logarithmic chart, you can't see these channels. Solana has already broken out. This year is extremely bullish. You know, it reversed at the red plus golden resistance, came down, and this here is a massive breakout, right? This golden channel, the bull flag, 1, 2, 3 on the top, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. This is textbook bull flag that is broken to the upside. I've been calling for Solana breakout for such a long time, and here we are. I called it at 185. We're at 203, and I think it is going to get to 600, 700 inside this purple uptrend, right? That is the target. Monero has to break the green top band, 1, 2, 3, has to break it at 185, this green giant sideways channel, right? And Ripple has to break that blue resistance. I'm sorry. Yeah. Right there. So that blue resistance, very, very strong resistance. If it breaks it, we get at least to the 80 level. Then it stops at the red top band, pulls back, and then breaks to the upside maybe. So we'll see. But the blue resistances break would be very good at 65 cents. Fetch AI is my favorite because the red uptrend is very much intact. The golden bull flag is broken. Now the green smaller bull flag is broken, right? We may get a back test, and after the back test, we are going to rally. Fetch AI is extremely bullish here. Data is off the blue bottom band, and it's trying to break the green diagonal resistance now with already 5 touches. So if it breaks, we get to the blue top band and ultimately even break it to the upside. Okay, that's data, which already is out of the green bull flag, and we already back tested it twice, right? OM is the champion, and not much to add. It has been making all-time highs all along, much better than Bitcoin, obviously. And Dash has to break the blue top band. If it does, without breaking the red support, if it breaks the blue, then there's going to be a huge upside, clearly. And Dogecoin is trying to reclaim, right? It's trying to reclaim the red broken uptrend. We broke it down, back tested it here, but then we formed the green bull flag and even back tested that after the breakout. It rallied. So I'm going to show you where I turned bullish on Doji. This Dogecoin, the green bull flag was broken and back tested. Then now, right, it is trying to break back into the red. It has managed quite a bit. This here obviously is extremely strong. You can see here the red uptrend was broken and back tested. It is trying to penetrate back in. And Zcash, it has broken. I've been calling for this breakout for a long time. The blue downtrend is broken. And the green resistance with 3 touches. If I think this is the target at around 80, 85. That's where the minimum is. We're going to double it from here. Then after that, even much more higher. FTM The purple, I think we are going to see the golden resistance to be tested, to be back tested. CAS, let's have a look at the daily chart. Right, CAS. CAS is interesting. Okay, too many lines, I know, too many lines, but the green top band failed to break. The green bottom band, 4 touches. 4 touches on the green top, 4 touches on the bottom. It's out of the golden downtrend, right? If it gets to the blue top band and even breaks it, we get to the green top band and smash it. That's the idea. Without breaking the green bottom band. If it breaks the green bottom band, that's going to be horrible, of course. PAL, one of my best calls again. The purple downtrend is broken and back tested, and I said if it breaks the blue resistance, you're going to buy it. The level was 25. It's already at 34. The golden top band, if it holds, we pull back one more time. Okay, this golden channel would be forming. Yeah, the blue one is already broken. The purple is imperfect, I know. I think it's quite sloppy. So that's why I'm going to show you the golden and blue only. Right. Pepe is, it looked bearish after the break of the black support. And it now, I'm going to remove that black top band, right? That one. Because that black support is broken. And we just had a back test after the bounce of the purple support. That purple support, of course, came right at the Trump victory. So is it going to come down, break the purple, and then off the golden, then rally? That will be the nice level to buy into, really. And chain link, wow, look at that. The purple bull flag is now properly broken. It also is trying to break the green resistance zone. Chainlink is one of the champions. Jasmine, even though the purple and green supports were broken, it is now outside of the blue bull flag. It has to really follow through with this breakout, okay, if it wants to keep on going without dropping back below the purple and blue supports. Shiba has to break the purple top band, get to the golden and even smash that. And of course, ultimately, it has to break this gigantic red bull flag or downtrend, right? This is where I called for a long at 110. I called for a take profits at 440. That's exactly where the red top band was, and from there it crashed all the way back to 110, bounced off the green support. It's now going to break that golden and purple support resistance levels. I think IOTA is off the purple support 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here how many touches. It's trying to break out of the blue downtrend. If it breaks, and I think it will, we get to the purple and even really break out. So obviously it is a sucker in the crypto space, but it doesn't mean it can't rally. Everything is speculation. Nothing is permanent in the coin space, okay? So TIA, red channel is very much intact, right? The red downtrend is very much intact. And if TIA breaks the golden resistance at around 650, then you buy TIA. As simple as that, 660. It would have broken the red and golden together. And let's have a look at Aave trying to break the blue top band. You can see, right? Venri has to break out of the blue downtrend. ACH, I don't want to have anything. ADA has been very wild. It is rallying now, finally. It's out of the green, golden. It is looking good. And I think it will. That blue support is, I think we're going to see it rally. Possibly, if it can break that blue internal resistance, it will get to that blue top band at over $1. We are at 43 cents now. And AVAX, not much to say, honestly. It's not looking very good because of the bear flag, but the red resistance was broken. maybe, just maybe, let's have a look at it this way. We have a bull flag here, right? This black bull flag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If we break out, I think AWACS is going to keep on rallying from here. That is quite possible. Yeah, but not only that, do we have a downtrend break? I think we already had that, no? Yeah, not. No, it wasn't really a downtrend anyway in the first place. Yeah. So it's not really one of my favorite coins, to be honest. Chilis has to break that green giant top band, right, at around 10 cents, and then get to the red and break that as well. CKB looking okay. Coty is inside the red giant downtrend. It broke out of the green and back tested it. But I think if it has to get to the red and even break that one, Hive, a big sucker in the entire scheme of things. It's really bad. I don't like this one at all. And Litecoin trying to break out of this red small. So I'm going to put it in. Let's put it in green color, right? So this green bull flag, if it breaks, there is a good chance that it will rally to the red top band, and this could become a bull flag to be broken to the upside. And obviously, the ultimate target is that golden top band. 2 touches here, 2 touches there, long-term sideways channel. All right, guys, I don't have much to add, really. The rest of the coins are not really my cup of tea. Yeah, RSR had broken out of the blue bull flag after breaking out of the red. So that is also one of the good ones. I think it's going to get to the green top band, and then we will see whether it reverses and then breaks out ultimately. All right, it's already a 1 hour video. It's the longest video I have made. I hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care. Bye.